Hello, Facebook family. Hopefully, you're doing fine out there. Wait for some people. Yeah, so hopefully, I'll be talking about something that'll be good for people to hear about on today. So, haven't seen me in a while. It's grown a little beard here, but we've been going through a pandemic. The coronavirus actually has exposed a lot of things about us as far as actually our savings, where we need to be at in that. We've seen a lot of people, unemployment is skyrocketed. There's over 41 million unemployment claims out there so far. So unemployment has hit record high levels, and it's exposed that a lot of people were not well equipped in their finances to survive such a pandemic. Thank you for the ones that are coming on. See there, Deetra, my niece, BJ Johnson, Alexis, Malia. Good to see you guys here. And then hopefully, you guys have your finances in order, that you're doing the right thing. And so that's what we want to talk about, doing the right thing financially. So we're going to wait. Got a few people logging on right now. Wait for more people, but I think this is very something that a lot of people don't really talk about, are their finances. Are your finances in order? And what I usually like to talk to people about, especially my clients, is that, you need to have at least an emergency fund. If no time like ever before, you need an emergency fund. If you had an emergency fund, you see the ones who've been able to withstand the pandemic, with all the businesses that are closed and a lot of people being furloughed or laid off, or just jobs just completely disappeared, never to return. So one of the first things, I know a lot of people say, well, I don't have enough money to actually save. I'm in too much debt. I don't see a way I could put a penny, but you need to save something. You want to start off with at least a starter fund of at least $1,000. So if without anything, make sure you get that $1,000 saved. Usually $1,000 would cover the basics, like if a car breakdown, or if the refrigerator go out, or roof leak, or the air conditioning. Usually $1,000 can cover those small necessities. So definitely get $1,000 saved. If you don't do anything else, go ahead and get that quickly, because the main goal you want to get is for expense. You want to have at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up. I think about the time that I actually was unemployed. If I didn't have anything saved up, believe me, oh, it would have been a whole lot worse. It's already bad when you're unemployed. But if you know that, you have some money saved up and you could weather the storm a little bit, it makes that thing a whole lot better. I was able to weather it a whole lot better during that time, until I got where I need to be. So you don't want to, make sure that's your goal, 3 to 6 months. So if you're making $4,000 a month, your goal is for emergency. This is on the emergency. You want to have at least $12,000, and not just a scenario I've thrown out there. So go ahead and get that $12,000 in that particular case saved up. So that's the first thing you want to do, is get it saved, and then next thing you want to start trying to pay down a lot of your debt. Use the debt snowball. Pay off the smallest amount. Once you pay off that small amount, add it to another bill. Then once you pay that off, roll it all over and pay into another bill until you actually start paying this debt off. This debt is getting crazy out there. Americans are having so much credit card debt. That's been a killer. You got student loan debt, car debt, furniture debt, And some people have 3, 4, 5 credit cards. So it's killing us out there. So we need to try to eliminate as much debt as possible. And I've been talking to some small group ministries trying to let people know about financing. I do it the God way, and and think of it a biblical way. So, but I want my goal is we need to try to change our mindset and attack this debt that's in our lives. I know a lot of people want to drive the fancy cars, want to have the big houses. We want to mac out in our jewelry and all the clothes. But sometimes we have to balance it out. We don't have to find a fine balance. There's nothing wrong with having wonderful things, nice things, but you don't want to go into an extreme debt that you can't hardly sleep at night. You don't even want to answer your phone. That you're having fights with your spouse or your significant other because of expenses. And usually that's one of the number one causes of divorce is finance. The finances aren't right. And once the finances are right, at least they'll eliminate some stress. That don't mean things will be perfect in your world, but at least you're eliminating that major element that causes so much argument. So you definitely want to get your finance straight, decrease that debt, get that out the way, and start working on your retirement. It amazes me some people still don't have a 401k. I say, you don't have a 401k? No, I can't say. You especially if your job is matching it. You cannot afford not to put in your 401k. You losing out a lot of money. If your job matches your 401k, put in at least the match. If they match 3%, put in at least 3%. If they match 6%, put in at least 6%. That's money that they're just giving away. And then if your job don't have a 401k plan, hey, that still don't stop you. There are IRAs. You put in $6,000 and another $1,000 if you're 50 or over for catch up. I mean, there's no reason. So you want to put something in for retirement saving, because it's sad that a lot of people they get out there, they get to retirement. Social Security is good, it's not promised, but sometimes Social Security may not be enough to take care of your living expenses. So you need to have something else. You need to have a 401k IRA to help you out during those times. So I want to encourage you to start now, because time is of an essence. Time that plays a whole lot into your savings. The younger you start, the better off you will be. And that's dealing with compound interest. So you look at your interest, how much you put in there, and your time. The longer it is, the better you're off. A 20-year-old, 21-year-old that starts saving now, even $100 a month, I don't know, they could be significantly, they could have hundreds of thousands of dollars by the time they retire. And if they put it in right, they'd definitely be a millionaire. They could plan on being a millionaire now. You can do basically anything you want to do, but you have to plan it, be self-disciplined, and you need to be strategic in whatever you're doing. And also don't forget to invest. A lot of people don't know anything about the stock market. Haven't bought part of. Look at Apple, you look at Facebook, Amazon, Google, Netflix. Some of those stocks have skyrocketed, and a lot of us have missed out on a lot of those opportunities because a lot of times we're just unaware. We're not educated on where to go and what to do, how to make that work for us. We're losing out on how to buy a piece of the American pie in corporate America. We're seeing all these companies making billions of dollars, and right now you have a lot of companies that are actually trying to make vaccine for the COVID-19. And I don't know which company or pharmaceutical company they're going to make the cure or whatever, but just think of whoever gets to find the right investment in that stock, man, that stock going to take off and skyrocket. And just imagine if you had a part of that. If you had a part of that American dream, that apple pie, guess what? You could be a part of that growth of that company taking off. I mean, we're losing out because we're scared. We spend our money on some of the craziest things. We're spending on things that lose value, such as jewelry, cars, rims, things that don't add value, things that depreciate. We're trying to find things of appreciation, things that are going to grow your money over the long term. And then you will definitely want to have a fruitful retirement. And if you're saving for, you have kids, young kids especially, and you want to save for their college planning, that you have to have it in some sort of investment. And really, the stock market over the long term has been the highest growth vehicle out there. Nothing compares to it. I mean, you do the research, look from years. I mean, do your own. I always encourage people to do your own research. The stock market is the best place over the long term. That's the thing. Over the long term, because you see it go up and down, it's volatile. If you had some money in your stock market, you had your 401k, in February, March, the market took a big dive down. And really, that was a great opportunity for people to actually benefit and get money. And then you could have used some of that to actually pay off some of that debt if you had it in the right way. And so that's why I want to encourage everyone to get financially sound, get on a good financial footing, and going forward in 2020, it's not over with yet. It's not over. It's about halfway there. So let the second half be better than your first half. Things that work out good. We went through a pandemic. We're still going through it. But right now, it's a time to recuperate, appreciate our assets. Let's grow. I want us to grow together. I want to see people out there making money. I want to see the investments growing even more than what they have in the past. I know you're able to do it. And I think that with the right person on your side, a lot of times we try to do things on our own. And if you have the right financial advisor, right financial coach to be there on your side to help navigate you through those difficult times, it definitely can work out. And as myself, I work as a financial coach as well, helping families navigate through those obstacles, through the basic finance, setting up a budget, which is very vital. That's the most important thing. Set up a budget or a spending plan of where you want to go. You want to direct your money on where it needs to go instead of you not having a clue of how your money is going month to month. So if you want to have help and need help in that, definitely I'm willing to help you navigate through that financial obstacle, getting that set up, getting things in order, looking at what's right for you, right type of investment plan, right type of college plan, a retirement plan, anything that need to, because we all have different agendas, so everyone is different. So for your individual particular need, you need standard individual attention for your particular situation. So get out there and look, do research, get involved in your finances, take it seriously, and look for great things to happen. I look forward to talking and working with a lot of you. I see some of you coming on. I appreciate you for coming on to this Facebook Live on this evening. It's definitely been great. I said time is winding down here on Eastern Standard Time. And I know some of y'all in Georgia probably enjoy some of this early summer weather. But God bless you all. Look forward to hearing some of you guys, from some of you all. And if anything, definitely just start getting things in order. I just want to see everyone prosper and grow and do better. So let 2020, it's not over with, still be your best year yet. God bless.